So I am recording this with a little puppy leaning on my leg.
The best way to record.
So I didn't realize until later that there's some ghost shadows on the beach, and you can use them to just get across it in a second. Also, the ramp there fell apart between recordings.
Well, I can't let you forget about this mechanic.
Yep. And yeah, the game is kind of has open world stuff where you can go all over if you want, but yeah, you still have a linear gameplay experience. Hey, lady.
What's that game? The one with the woman who raids tombs?
She loves Tomb Raider.
How much does a tattoo hurt? Cop was like...
She has a sassy walk.
I bet Ronan got drunk for every tattoo, which is a terrible idea, by the way.
Yeah.
You bleed like a stuck
Right.
pig.
Yeah, I mean, he got his first tattoo when he was like a teen, so yeah, he was definitely drunk. So if you look at this symbol, there's kind of an arrow pointing on it. So if you sort of follow it, you can find the next drawing. Head flowers.
Oh, the things that bloom in this town.
Tons and tons of corpses.
I think she ran out of ideas. But the next one was head flowers. So yeah, this is the ghost of some fort.
Thrown out a window.
So sometimes people just walk in and out of it, and we can't. Like that lady.
Well-lit places
It's kind of neat.
should be okay.
And nothing bad will ever happen in a well-lit place.
And more of those things that I'm not going to bother collecting until later.
Thrown out a window. That would be so awful.
This guy's actually a clone. Exact same thought process.
Yeah.
Oh god. What have I done?
Let's just watch this man be in anguish for a little while.
They're dead.
Let's watch him not hold his head in his hand, but instead just hold his hand
Having fun.
near his face.
It was an accident. I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
Ronan just like,
I can't even remember
yep.
doing it.
Hey. Calm down for a second and talk to me. What's your name?
Brad.
Good. Now, tell me what happened.
I don't know. We were out in the town blowing off some steam. Wondering. Forgive myself for doing this.
You don't know if you did. You said it yourself. The details are hazy. Now, I can take a look around here and see if anything jumps out at me.
God, what have I done?
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Well, at least it makes sense for him to still be there in anguish, as opposed to 100 years of standing there.
So, yeah, let's look at that license plate.
Oh my god.
B-Rad. Do we have to help him? B-Rad.
This must be Brad's car. It's not looking good.
I mean, he pretty much said it was his car.
much, but it's something.
See,
Gas station's
speaking
not
of,
far from
like,
here,
I
we should check it
mentioned fake history. They have a lot of history about that gas station, which definitely doesn't
In
exist.
Spain, pretty sure they burned them.
Also, this guy has a weird fart.
Real witches didn't have those hats.
Yeah, the real witches. Ones that actually existed didn't have hats. Oh no, Buddy hears something.
Maybe it's a ghost.
So, yeah, there's a note here, and I took it. Except I don't think I had the recording where I took it. So there was just a note there. I'll edit the audio so his barking shouldn't be so loud.
I didn't know you were such a lightweight.
That makes such a pussy, Brad. So, we have that.
That's a nice memory.
Yeah. I like that, like, no matter how you slice the situation, yeah, they were still driving drunk.
Yeah.
Also, there's, like, ghost railroad tracks going right through the building.
That's neat.
Something about Brad here reminds me of Benny from Fallout New Vegas. I don't know. His memory ghost just gives me that vibe.
The SOC. Okay. Great.
Also, I don't think you could get a taxi to pick you up at gas station. I think they need a little more help than that.
We did say the SOC. Whatever that means.
I guess so.
Oh, I see now.
Well, according to all of that lore, it means Sons of Charlie.
Huh.
See, there's that scuffed up trash can in the tail light, so... Like, this happened, like, the other day.
Yeah.
So we don't really have definitive evidence either way what happened, but... I mean, or a detective, you can guess. Also, we're just presuming that was Rick and that was Laura. They might have had, like, different names. She might have been named Rick. We don't know.
It seems they're all spooked by that loud bang. What the hell was it?
And here's Riley.
So this man's just kind of touching the door and thinking about stuff.
Is he trying to lockpick it?
No. He's trying to repair it.
Oh.
Wish I didn't slam the door so hard.
Also, he has hair like clay.
Stupid windows coming out of my
It's really
paycheck.
shiny.
I was just so pissed at those drunken assholes. Who do they think has to clean up their puke? Jerks like that discourage business. I never should have let that woman drive off.
And we got a haunting going on.
Cops.
Yeah.
So, Brad wasn't driving after all. It was Laura. Well, he can't change what happened, but he'll be glad to know he wasn't the one behind the wheel.
I mean, he still was driving drunk with friends, and I don't know.
Well, he
It's
tried
still
to be
not,
responsible.
Yeah, still not a super happy ending. And there's always collectibles to find. I figured I'd get these since they were right here. Another kind of arrow-shaped thing. here I was just trying to figure out where the collectible might be. They're really hard to find too, because the ghost drawings.
Or are we the puppet?
I have no idea what that one is supposed to represent.
Yeah, me neither.
And there's no way to get past this right now. Maybe we'll find ghost abilities there. Let's do it later.
That is a hell of a train wreck.
Yep. Lucho Burrito. I should try calling the number on that van. I want Burrito.
Even the gas station.
History plaque.
Everything's historical.
Including this gas station. Yep. So I headed out running back to B-Rad because I got very lost. This whole thing is like a maze. Hey B-Rad. How you doing, bro?
Good news, kinda.
Does SOC gas ring any bells?
Wait. I remember stopping to fill up.
You guys did more than fill up. The cashier wasn't thrilled to clean up after your buddy Rick. And you even tried to call a cab.
God. I don't remember any of that.
When the cashier came storming out, you guys took off with Laura behind the wheel.
So, I wasn't driving. Oh. That whole night was a disaster. It's hard to accept my part in things, but at least I know it wasn't all my fault. I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Also, stood on the car for a little bit. So now we can finally go to the police department and hope that Joy didn't get into any trouble while we were just fucking around with Ghost.
Well, we got there eventually.
When were those trials? 1800s?
No, they were in the 1600s, idiot.
History stuff.
I think.
Yeah.
She has such good memories of this parking lot.
So does she ever have any negative memories about Ronan?
Strange coming back here now, like this. A place I used as a crutch to get through the tough times when I found myself suddenly alone again. Funny how history repeats itself.
Tonight was the first time he used a gun. This guy relies on close proximity. So remember, if you approach him, it gives him power.
Sir, if we can't approach him, how do we arrest him?
Remember your training. He's a wanted cop killer now. You can shoot him on sight.
Bell Killer War Room.
Also, here I am showing off a collectible or two I didn't get. Home and pops the question. So, yeah, I think I might just pull off the collectible hunting in different videos from now on, just because there's a lot of it to do.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Judgment House plaque. That's gonna be relevant later in the game.
A lot of ghost hay in this town.
Yeah. There's so many historical plaques. I wanna know, like, the logistics of getting all of those for the city. If you've been in business for more than 5 years, apply for a historical plaque. Are you more than 5 years old? Apply for a historical plaque. I wonder who the guy... I want to know about the guy who had to write all of these, like, pithy little statements for each little clue. I want to know about him.
I've done it before. It is super tedious.
Uh.
Half the time you're just like, it's the thing that it says it is. That's it.
Yeah. See, there's all that history about the gas station.